What is up? It's Chess Plays Gabe. You already know what it is, I think. It's day 123 of our road to 2000. Guys, we're actually going to be playing a 10-minute, 10-0, 10-flat rapid game today because I do have a lot going on, and honestly, I just can't have this game go on too long, so they're going to play d4, which means we get to play the old Benoni. We're playing against 45 IB Prospect from the UAE. They play this weird thing. Let's just go ahead and play e6. Already I'm kind of out of my theory, so you know what? Let's just go ahead and play d5 and go for this French defense structure. I'm going to bring my bishop out, try to trade it. And honestly, guys, I'm just going to try to play fast today. That's my main goal. And now I can even go here potentially. If they take this, I'm probably just going to take this first. I could even take with the queen, of course, but okay, so they go in with the knight. That's kind of odd. I don't really see that too often. But maybe I can just develop my knight and try to develop my bishop as well. Are they going to sack? Takes here. I just go back. Yeah, I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and try to trade off here. Okay, fair enough. I think in this case, I kind of want to just take this pawn. They're probably just going to take back this way. Takes. Maybe I don't. Maybe I take with a knight. Takes. No, then the bishop would be trapped. It wouldn't be completely trapped. I think let's take here. If they take this way, then after takes. Okay, they don't take that way. Fair enough. Maybe I can go here after takes. I open up this file for my rook. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a terrible idea. That also hits this, although it is defended, of course. Yeah, let's go ahead and just play this. Let's play this. Let's try to take with the H pawn here. And then we might even be looking at castling queenside. I'm not totally sure. But after takes and takes, this is also under attack. And my opponent has to be careful here. Okay, that is interesting. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That all makes sense. Takes. I guess I can just get my knight out. I can just take and go here. But then after takes, what do I have here? I'm not totally sure. I could also just go here and hit this pawn. What do? They just go here and just like avoid the confrontation. Potentially. I mean, okay. I mean, I can't think for too long. Let's just go ahead and play. Well, the problem is I want to get my bishop out. So maybe the best way to do that is to just take with the knight and go back with this bishop, get this bishop out here. Seems a little bit passive to me, but and it seems to be playing directly into what my opponent seems to want. But if I go here, then that allows me to go here as well, and maybe perch my knight on this square eventually. All right, fine. Let's go here then. And again, no sack, I don't think. Takes is completely fine. Everything's still defended. If I were to take this way, also fine. But I think taking this way is better, opening this file for my rook, and then potentially just developing and castling. My opponent's probably going to do a similar thing here. I guess they could go here, hitting this, but not sure. Not sure, guys. Yeah, again, I'm just trying to play fast here. My opponent also is playing pretty quickly. I'm used to my 15-10 rapid games and being very comfortable thinking about all my moves, but obviously I cannot take with the knight because that would just be a big fork now. My opponent is really locking things down. I don't even know if I want to castle quite yet. Maybe I do want to just go here. If they take, I take. Yeah, let's just go here. And then that also puts pressure on this pawn and this pawn. So if they ever push this pawn, I could just take it. If they ever push this pawn, I could even potentially come in with the bishop at some point. Yeah, I don't want to take any of this stuff. I really don't. Definitely don't want to take here. I mean, this bishop is now like very, very weak. I could even potentially push h5, h4. That's an idea. Especially if, well, not exactly, because they can just take the knight. And they can just take the knight, so that's probably not that good. Yeah, if they weren't able to take the knight, then I think h5, h4 would be really great, forcing the opponent's bishop back. They just go there. And obviously can't go here because they would just take. But after takes, I do have to just move my knight, and there's no real good place to move it. So maybe I just go here, threatening the bishop. Again, if you push, I can take. If you take my bishop, everything is defended, unfortunately. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. So here, takes. I can take here. So yeah, let's go for this. Let's go for bishop b5. This way I can also come back again with the knight and just threaten to take it once and for all. And I'm still not winning material there for some reason, but okay, they just moved back with the bishop. But now I feel like I'm just going to go here. And now I'm really asking my opponent what they want to do with their pieces. I think I'm just going to go here, and if you take, I'll take back with the rook, or the bishop. If you take this way, I'll take this way. And then I'll probably, I don't even know if I want to castle here. To be honest, maybe I just don't castle at all. But now taking with the knight, again, it's what my opponent seems to want. Maybe taking with this knight, go here to try to come this way. Makes some sense. I can't really push now still. They just go back with the bishop. That's a very strange move. I think that's kind of just like a waiting move, to be honest. I could go here. Takes, though. I don't want that. Yeah, they really just... I feel like I've faced this f4 move in a recent game, and it completely cooked me. So I just have to be very careful about the attacks on my king here. I feel like castling this way is actually just not that good here. I guess I could go here as well, threatening this check, but what does the check do? It does nothing. Yeah, I really don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Okay, I think I have to take. And then just probably go here. Yeah, I'm just going to take. I know this is what my opponent wants, but do I have any other option? I don't know if I do. Just go bishop e7. I mean, I could go here and then just induce this, go back and hit the knight, but my bishop's doing a great job of not allowing my opponent to castle. My opponent definitely wants to bring their rook into here, so maybe they push, takes, castle, but then that would lead directly to check. Okay, yeah, so they hit the weak point in my position. Makes perfect sense. I almost want to just go here, but then there's this, so can't do that. I think I am losing here. Yeah, I think I'm losing because how do I defend this? I guess I can go here, which again, this is just giving me flashbacks to that last game I played. Yeah, I think g6. Let's play g6 right. If I castle, I'm just putting my king directly in the sight of the queen. I don't think that's very good. I mean, I just can't imagine that's very good. Let's play g6 now, and then maybe play h5, because you can't go here or here. If you go here, I have maybe this in the future. After something like, how do I defend the bishop? I don't know. I can't really defend the bishop. I can also go here, hitting this pawn and this pawn. Or I could even go here, hitting this pawn, and then also threatening something like this. Takes. My queen is involved. It comes here. Just trying to come up with some kind of plan here. I don't think I want to castle quite yet, to be honest. Maybe I won't castle at all, because I mean, I've given my opponent the ideal situation here. With their pawns, they come back in with the bishop. Yep, I know this vibe. Again, very, very much flashbacks. Here, again, the opponent has to go back. Then I think I'm just going to go here. No, because, okay, what if I go here first? What are they going to do? They're going to come this way. I can still go danger levels. So I don't think that's that effective of a move. So I think if I go here, I just want to threaten this and then come here with the queen. Yeah, I think this is a decent move. Let's play queen a6. And I don't think there's any sacking ideas here. I would probably take with this pawn. I don't know, this pawn could be good too. Open up this file. Actually, yeah, I think taking with this pawn and then potentially even bringing my rook this way or castling to get my rook on this nice file would be good, but I don't know. Don't really know. I'm a little bit behind on time, but not too bad. Yeah, the threat right now is just coming here, and I wanted to play that before I played h5 because if they went here, they would be defending this square. So that's what I'm thinking about. Okay, now I can go here, and now I think the attack fizzles out a little bit, to be honest, because yeah, my opponent was too busy on thinking about whether to defend that square, that pawn. I don't even think you need to defend that pawn. Like I think it'd be better to stop this from happening, but you know, it is what it is for my opponent here. And then I'm probably just going to come back with the queen to try to break up the pawn structure. I mean, it's still not great. My opponent still has terrific pawns here in the middle of the board, but you know, it is what it is. I think you're kind of forced to take. I don't really know what my opponent is thinking about here. Of course, nothing is truly forced, but unless it's forced. But yeah, I think you have to take this. I think you kind of have to take this. Now, if they go here, I'm just going to go h5 anyways. And then if my opponent comes here, takes, and I win a bishop. So got to be careful here. Got to be very careful as white. Okay, they just defend. I guess that makes sense. But now I can even come back. Or I could just take and go here. And then I'm hitting the rook again. And then I can come here. I think the idea is to take because I'm still defending against, I'm still like stopping my opponent from castling here. If I play h5 now, what happens? They go here, or they can't go here. They have to go here. Okay, so actually, wait a minute. Oh no, okay. I was just thinking about like after takes, and here I can come this way maybe and potentially go here if I force the queen back, and then the queen is actually pinned to the king. So let's go ahead and take. And let's go here. This is the idea. Either queen f5 or queen e4. Just continuing. Okay. Interesting. I can go check, actually, but then they just go here. But then I take. Check takes check. Yeah, I think allowing this check is not good, actually. Like, not good at all. Because you actually cannot move your king. Wait a minute. Check here. Check takes check. You have to give up your bishop, I think. Did I just win the game? Check. Okay, my opponent's moving extremely quickly here. Unfortunately, there's no like fork here. I could go for this check, and if they come to block, I just take the rook. I don't see why I wouldn't. I mean, there's probably reasons why I wouldn't. I can't go for this check because it's defended two different ways. But let's go for this check. Let's go for this check again. And then I think, honestly, I'm just going to castle. And I think I'm just winning here. Oh, I guess I didn't win a piece. I just won a pawn. But I think I'm definitely winning here from a position that I don't think was winning before. That is a strange move. Okay, let's go ahead and castle. And then probably push this pawn takes with the rook, try to get the rook involved, get the other rook on this file. Yeah, the F file is going to be really juicy here. Really, really juicy. And this actually does just, okay, so they want to trade queens. I feel like takes, and here I'm just kind of winning that endgame. I could also go here and pin the knight. I feel like that's probably better, because then I still have eyes on this rook. So let's pin the knight. I can also go here, so the knight ever moves. I have this check, but no, let's pin the knight. Let's pin the knight, and I guess you can just come here. That's maybe an issue. Maybe I should have just taken the queen. I think it's fine. I just go here. I can always escape to this square and this square. I do really want to push this pawn. I'm also down on time a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I can also take... No, I can't. If they didn't have this pawn, this would be a nice tactic. Be able to take the knight. But I think just coming here makes a lot of sense. Or even coming here for my opponent makes some sense. I can just go back, though. If they come here, I go for this check. And I do think I win the knight. So you got to be a little bit careful there. Let's see what my opponent decides to do. This is perfect timing. I seriously have to go in like 15 minutes, so I hope this works out. Just trying to think quickly. I can also get I need to get this knight involved somehow. Maybe like this. Yeah, okay. This maneuver looks kind of nice. I do want to push this, but maybe I don't push it right away. Maybe I go for this maneuver first. I mean, this would be just the mega uber ultimate fork. Mega uba. Mega uba drava. Yeah, so they do go for this. Let's go ahead and just slide back. I don't think my queen is trapped by any means. Oh, I should have gone here. No, because this, if they decide to just attack my queen, I win the knight. So, can't do that. If I were to go here, it doesn't like entice this at all, obviously, because it would just hang it, but okay. I think that gives me a reason to go here, to be honest. It definitely gives me a reason to go here. Although, after this, I think I got to go here. I mean, it just feels like I'm blitzing out my moves. This is the difference between 15-10 and 10-0, is I just feel like I'm completely blitzing out my moves here. I can't. Okay, they're setting up a discovery. I could go here, or I could just go here, and then whatever discovery happens, can you guard the knight from going here? You can. Yeah. No, you can't. You'd have to no, but you can just take. Okay, let's go here. Let's hit the rook and also threaten this knight coming in. I have no time. I'm only down 40 seconds, but it's a little spooky, I will say. If you decide to go here, I'll just take this rook. Okay, so they go for that. Takes, and here seems nice. Oh, shoot. I don't have enough time to think here. Here takes. No, I have to take. Oh, I don't have to take, but let's go here. I have no time to think. They can't really push this pawn. I would just take, or I would just go for this fork. I'm threatening a massive fork here. You can't defend it with the knight, so you have to do something. I also might just sack this pawn. Okay, so they block it that way, but now I go here. And my knight is super strong. Your knight was strong, and now it's less strong. I'm not going to say it's not strong, but yeah, my opponent's starting to think here. It's getting a little tricky. It's getting a little bit tricky. I think they should probably not take. No, but then No. They kind of have to take, because if they don't take, I takes, and I take this way, and I'm potentially even winning the knight. And then I have this check, potentially also, maybe. Yeah, my knight's just coming in. The pieces are all coming in. I did end up with a pretty decent pawn chain here. I think, yeah, taking makes the most sense because, okay, you're not going to take. Interesting. I think I should probably take. I guess you can take. Okay, I was thinking they could take with the knight, but now I can come here. And if you go for something like this, oh, okay, what if I just take this, though? Let's just take this, or I could take this. Actually, yeah, let's take this. This is better. Okay. They go that way. Let's, oh my god, I have no time. Okay, it's bullet. It's bullet. It's bullet. It's bullet. Guys, it is bullet. Okay, I think I win these. I think I win these. Shoot! I do not win these. Oh my god. Oh my god. I messed that up so bad. What a stupid game. Oh my god, I'm never playing Tenno again. I am never playing Tenno again. That was ridiculous. All right, you know what they say, and by they I mean we, me, by they I mean we. Win or lose, it's time to... Look at this graph! Oh my god, guys, that was just awful. I'm sure I did not have a lot of good accuracy there. 78%? I mean, obviously, yeah, I blundered after I allowed my opponent to take en passant, but I was completely winning here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if I had more time in this game, I was completely winning. I did make some not great mistakes, but so did my opponent. I had one great move. I played like an 1800. My opponent played like a 1750. That's how we play the game. Let's go ahead and run through it. Oh, lagging. Okay. So we get this position, and this is totally fine. I was supposed to develop the other way, probably for this exact reason, because the knight coming in is a little scary. But it was completely fine in the end. I just had to not castle and like walk into the attack, which was good on me to not castle, actually. They want me to, yeah, bring my... I was thinking about rook c8 here. But this, yeah, this just does not work. I was supposed to take this way instead. Because why? Because after takes... I have takes. Whoa. I did not see that at all, because takes and then takes and then... Why can't they just take? Because there's checkmate on the board? Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, I missed that completely. Maybe I would have found that in 1510. I tend to doubt it. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, good to know. Yeah, this was just not a good move. And I kind of knew it wasn't like the best move, but I was like, I don't know what else to do. Just played a mistake instead. We were missing all the tactics. Oh yeah, and I forget about this f5 push. That's actually just fine. Like, it looks super scary, but it's actually just fine in this position. If you take en passant, I just take with the knight, I assume. Yeah, and then the queen has to go back, and then, you know, we just play chess, and it's completely fine. I need to remember f5 there, because I played a game just recently where that was the case. This is actually the best sequence. Amazing. This is a blunder because of this check. Super good. I win a pawn. And, yeah, then we just get this. And I play this. And we go here. And I take. And now it's just a bullet game. And I'm completely winning. And what I was supposed to do was probably just ignore these pawns on the side. Yeah, that was... I mean, obviously, guys, like... I would not have played that if I didn't have 9 seconds left on the board, but I think I should have just probably pushed this pawn, yeah. And they push, and then I can go here, and my opponent's just forced back, and, you know, there's literally nothing you can do. Like, I push, and again, you go here, I go here, and it's just the red carpet ride all the way to promotion. But, you know, that's not what happens in the game. Instead, I push this pawn, and then we get into this crazy scramble. But I've been playing a lot of bullet recently. Oh, that was a hung queen. I was pre-moving at this point, so we get into this crazy scramble, and yeah, I've been playing a lot of bullets, so I'm just a little bit quicker. And my opponent was not ready for it. And we're back up to 1700 with that game, guys. Perfect timing. I do have to go, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to come back tomorrow, because I will be right here. This has been Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get absolutely demolished in chess, or sometimes get into a time scramble in Tenno Rapid, which I really don't like anymore. It's just not enough time to think. And, you know, we played a pretty good game. But sometimes we get into a time scramble and we win. We win those because bullet brain, baby. Yeah, go do something fun today. It's a little bit warmer. It's a little bit overcast, but it's warm where I am. So hopefully it is for you too. Get some sun, touch some grass, go outside, do something fun. We'll see you guys there. Bye-bye. See ya.